to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tomas. This is Tad.
Hi.
And today we are on Attack on Titan, Season 4, Episode 15, Soul Salvation. Last we left off, we had tons of revelations. Mikasa is not in control of her actions as she thought she was. She basically is at the will of anybody who inherits the king's abilities. She has to protect them, which means she has to protect Eren, which is basically their whole childhood. Which is, that's why she was drawn to protecting Eren all the time. She thought she was in control, but she realized, Eren made her realize she wasn't. Eren saying Armin could be motivated by Bertolt's intentions because he was the last person whose abilities he inherited. But I think Eren, now, especially now that he's gotten the Warhammer, that he has other people's intentions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not only he took his abilities from his dad, who took them from somebody. I don't know who his dad took them from, but whatever. And then he also just took the Warhammer, so he got all these people's intentions. Like, you know what I mean? And then suddenly he acted different. Like, everybody's trying to figure out why he acted different. I think he gave us the answer, but he tried to put that on Armin. But I don't think Armin's really being. He might be being influenced by Bertolt just a little bit, which is why he's going to visit Annie. That makes sense. But I don't think anything drastically, because Armin is still Armin. He hasn't changed drastically. Eren switched up. So there's definitely some type of mind manipulation going on. Zeke tried to kill Levi, failed. Levi has him in check right now. He has the thunder spear tied around his neck and inserted into his abdomen. So yeah, he ain't going nowhere no time soon. But we still got Pete out here in the shadow, which means the rest of them is here. So I'm expecting an attack by the end of the episode. Eren's still looking for Zeke and Levi's, but they're on the move now. So it may be easier, it may be harder to find them, but we're going to see what revelations they got for us this week. I believe we're jumping into Zeke's past. I believe we're jumping into Zeke's past based off of how the last episode ended. So we're going to see what happened in his past, what happened to Eren, during his time in Marley, and, let's just see what happened. Full and early reactions are available on Patreon, y'all.
Take a good look, Zeke. That's Liberio, the place where we live. Compared to the world, it's as small as a birdcage. And since the nation of Marley won't let us leave, we're going to have to live there till we die. Hey, Zeke, wouldn't you like to be free of that place if it were possible?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, okay. If that were true, you wouldn't have turned your folks in.
It's okay. We were actually just on our way out.
Why that man looking like that?
Because he has the armband.
You demons have tainted my workplace. Understand? Your kind used to massacre everyone they could. You should be wiped out, so why are you breeding?
Your racist is truly showing, sir.
Devil in your cage, you filth blood! Smell filthy!
Never forget how this feels, Zeke. This is the outside world. If you can't stand it as it is, then you're gonna have to change it.
Zeke was supposed to be the big brother changing things, and now Eren got to do everything. Is this Zeke's
You want
warrior
one of
training?
these kids to become my successor?
Yes, we'll choose eventually.
Oh, so is this the original Beast Titan?
It's Jaeger again. All the other kids are competing fiercely for the honor of becoming warriors and honorary Marleyans. Jaeger doesn't look to be anywhere near as driven as the rest. Honestly, I have
That's
no
kinda
idea why he
like,
still bothers to show
Falco.
up here at all.
He was the one that was behind everybody else. So now I'm wondering if this is going to shift to Falco getting the Beast Titan. Since their stories are mirroring, I was thinking Reiner, but...
Thanks for watching, Zeke.
I knew you were coming, so I begged
we met his grandfather. Remember, he was the crazy one that Eren was talking to in the mental home.
Oh, yeah.
But this is before he lost his mind.
The Titans continued their advance, going on to commit the devastation of Monte and the ravaging of Vol. These atrocities led to the deaths of hundreds of thousands of Marleyans. Tell us, Zeke, is your father teaching you the true history of Eldia?
Yeah, he says that Eldians did lots of horrible things to Marleyans, and that we all have to atone for the sins of our ancestors.
You're awful at this, Dad. Kick it harder, okay?
Dad!
Yes? What is it?
Hey, I finished training early today. Do you think we could...
Oh, good. That means the two of us can study more.
He's regretting his childhood. They didn't do nothing but study.
Marley wants you to believe that the Eldian Empire had cruel customs and a brutal culture, but that can't be.
Because our great founder, Emir, would have never wished for that, right? It's unthinkable.
Yes, that's
So
exactly
he and the
right.
grandfather are
Starting to
teaching
catch
him
on,
two
Zeke.
different histories.
Yeah.
Grandfather's teaching him Marley's side. He's teaching him Eldian side.
Hey! You over there! Mind taking a second to toss that back? Can I interest you in sticking around for a game of catch?
Your armband is red. Does that mean you're a...
One of those Marleyan warriors that you aim to become. But my beast isn't much use in a war.
They thought the beast tongue wasn't useful? Okay.
Your throw has some serious heat behind it, Zeke. You're a natural, really.
Yeah. Deadly ass throw.
If Zeke isn't chosen to be a warrior, then the entire plan will fall apart.
I know that. But the owl says that they can only intervene and get Zeke selected as a warrior if he has decent scores. And right now, he doesn't.
Well, then what do we do? A chance like this only comes once in a century.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Zeke, I know you can do this. You must have what it takes. After all, you're our son.
I just give it.
They should be physically training him at home instead of making him read books all the time.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Jaeger? Run, boy! Get moving!
Is this why he turned his dad in?
Bullshit!
Talk like that. We need to support him.
Ah, I
He's
see.
trying his best. Can't you
His
see?
best isn't enough! He'll never become a warrior like that!
He felt his dad was kind of like pressuring him too much. And he just wanted a normal father to do this with. Play catch. Be a child.
They say it all started when the founder Emir touched an unknown something. I wanted to look back 2,000 years and see what it was. Enough that I was willing to shorten my life for the chance to look through Titan memories.
We finally pinned him down. They call themselves the Eldian Restorationists.
It's a pretty large group.
Apparently, it was formed by a traitor called the Owl.
Is this where he turned him in?
Stop going out and doing dangerous things. First they'll ship us to paradise, and then they'll make us Titans.
Have you somehow managed to learn nothing from me after all this time? Unless someone takes a stand, our people will be doomed to live pitiful lives trapped in this tiny cage forever.
But would you still say that? If you knew that I could end up like Aunt Faye?
Damn it, Zeke! You know the only reason Faye isn't alive now is because the world is such a sick and twisted place. We need to fight and fix the world so that no one will ever have to meet her fate again.
Yeah, he did it for his sister, positive. His dad did it for his sister, but... Which I totally understand because I probably do the same thing. Like, because what they did to his sister, you remember what they did, right?
Fetter the dogs.
Yeah. Like, when he crossed when he wasn't supposed to when they were younger, and then they were like, oh, we'll take her home, but then they ended up... But, so I completely understand that. But Zeke, see, I've kind of always wanted to see this story because I never understood why he would turn his parents in. That's like the worst thing. I still am not backing his decision. I get how his parent or his dad anyway treated him. Like, his dad started out nice, as like study, but he had big dreams. I think dreams that were bigger than he could see as a kid. And I think he started to like hate not having a regular life. He was seeing other kids playing. He couldn't do that. He didn't have the relationship he wanted with his dad, but he didn't really understand where his dad came from either. And so his dad's pushing him, and is steady disappointed in him because he's not anywhere near where he needs to be. And so he heard that, and he's like, this was, I think, his warning to say, stop what you're doing before, or I'm going to turn you in. Or if he hasn't already. I thought he might have already because he said my stomach hurt. Maybe, like, you know, having a sense of like regret or just guilt for turning them in, but either he has or he's about to. We already know he does it, so I don't back his decision, but it sucks. Like, you could have just failed. Like, you didn't have to turn your parents in. Like, how do you live with that? The people that loved and raised you. Yes, your dad's tough on you, but you don't understand why you're doing that. Like, he's doing it out of love, but at least we know how he met the Beast Titan. That's actually interesting that they didn't use it to fight, but Zeke turned it into more of an aggressor. He realized, well, I can throw, so I'm gonna use the Beast Titan to throw. So that was kind of a cool thing that he got from this guy. Also, the guy had mentioned he was trying to look back into the past. I don't think he was able to do that. He said that Ymir got it from touching something. So I think that's probably the next thing we're gonna have to figure out. What did she touch? Where did these Titan abilities come from? So hopefully somebody's able to achieve looking back into the past so we can see what the hell happened, how this all started. We slowly go ahead.
Probably Eren will be able to see it.
If that's really Eren. Yeah. But all right. Titan research concerning the unique powers of subject of Ymir to become Titans. A field of study since the era of the Eldian Empire. It encompasses not only the biology of Titans themselves, but also the ideologies of Eldians who possess the power and how to deal with them. Though researched extensively over the years, the truth of Titans still remains a mystery. I think we're going to, probably in the back half, if not maybe in the last episode, we're going to start to get into that lore. I'm actually excited because I want to know what the hell is going on with this stuff. Like, but all right, let's get back into it.
Your parents are restorationists? They'll be caught. You'll all be sent to paradise.
That too, he's scared to be sent to paradise.
Your parents have been awful to you. They've used you. They never spared a thought for how you felt. They gave up on you. The truth is, they never loved you. Zeke, you've done nothing wrong. You're a smart kid. A good kid.
Screw you, Beast Titan.
Most of my findings are about the Founding Titan's power over subjects of Ymir. I found out that it's also able to change the anatomy of all our bodies. Around 600 years ago, an epidemic swept the world, causing a drastic decline in its population.
The Black Plague?
Suddenly, the disease vanished from the Eldian Empire. Every last citizen was cured. It was the king's doing. With the Founding Titan's power, he redesigned the bodies of his subjects and made them immune. We Eldians are extensions of the Founding Titan's body. We're all connected to it, no matter where we go. Scary, isn't it?
Which is why he can control them. Makes sense.
If we Eldians hadn't been born in the first place, we wouldn't have had to suffer either.
In my foolish youth, I'd removed my armband and hidden my identity. I concealed it even from the woman I married, the mother of my son. She was a proud Marleyan. And well, I knew that she would find me out eventually, but I never suspected that when that day came, she would slit our son's throat and then her own. I looked for my dead son in you, Zeke.
I'll take the Founder, and I'll use its power to save everyone. I'll end our cursed race, freeing the world from its fear of Titans, and freeing our people from their suffering.
That's his goal. Okay. He wants to kill the Eldian race, basically. To just stop them from...
That power won't be yours to direct. What it's used for will be up to the Founder's host. Essentially, you're like the key to a lock. Which means you need the Founder to be held by someone you trust.
So that's what he's trying to use Eren for.
Don't worry, I'll find them, Father.
That's why he wears the glasses, and he considers that his dad. Okay. He don't use them to see. He wears them to honor that guy.
You spoke with Yelena, which means you know where I stand.
Our old man was mistaken. What's more, I think it'd be fair to say that I'm just another mistake of his. If the Eldians in this town had never been born, then none of them would have to suffer and die in the plan that you and I are about to carry out. I'll bring 2,000 years of Titan domination to an end.
I don't I don't understand where that came from.
Precisely. It's settled then. Okay. I want nothing more than to shake your hand, Eren. But, well, it's best if we don't make physical contact yet. I'll give you this. Eren, we're gonna save everyone.
Eren has to have some ulterior motive. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
It looks like your legs are starting to grow back.
Mr. Summer! I hope you're still watching!
Is he gonna...
Crap.
Levi, move!
Move! Nope. Nope. I refuse to believe it. Mm-mm. 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 No. No. No.
It's gonna be one hell of a finale, that's all I'm gonna say.
No.
I'll save my thoughts for after the preview.
The futures they seek are incompatible, so all they can do is clash. They fight for their beliefs in the place where it all began. Shiganshina. Next episode, Above and Below.
That's all they're gonna give us, really? I'm surprised the fighting has not happened. They must just be saving all that action for the back half. All right, then. Because I've been predicting some fighting for a while now, but we ain't got none of that. All right. Well, they're definitely going to end next episode with a cliffhanger. But Levi...
He ain't dead.
I don't think so, but he can't regenerate. He wasn't able to get away.
Yeah,
his body flew.
But he's not dead. No.
I don't think he's dead, but he's injured very badly.
Yeah.
And if Eren comes up on him, he's not going to save him. Because that's one of the single biggest threats to him right now. And now he's just incapacitated. Zeke is probably dead, which is going to have to change Eren's plan. But if Eren sees that, he's going to be pissed at Levi, and he's not going to help him. He's going to leave Levi to sit there and suffer and die. Because Hanji and all them are under arrest. Who's going to help him? Nobody. None of our people, the people who are against Eren, the Jaegerists, are free right now. So there's nobody to help him. Unless somebody pop up like Historia, there's nobody else that's free right now. Everybody else is, if you're not with the Jaegerists, you're in jail. So they kill Levi. I already know the fandom's going to give them hell. So I don't know what's going to happen. But I believe either way, even if he survives, he's going to be really badly injured, like forever. Like, there's no, look at that horse. The horse's head flew off its body. Like, Levi, all I saw was his torso, but I imagine either his legs or his arms are really messed up. It was a good idea what he did to try to keep Zeke from turning or doing anything, but he screwed himself in the end by doing that with the Thunder Spear. I don't think Zeke did that on purpose. I feel like he just, when you're in so much pain and stuff, and he was going back to his memories, I think he accidentally did that.
No. He said, your legs are growing back. Looks like I'm going to have to cut them off again.
Yeah, and then Zeke yelled something from his past, and then he moved his neck, and it detached from the Thunder Spear, and it went off. That was dangerous, though, Levi. Like, you're sitting next to a live bomb, and you already know you can't trust this dude. Like, if he feels like he's going to lose in a situation, of course he's going to kill himself. Regardless of if he did that on purpose or not, I don't really care. Like, he just effed up Levi.
I feel like Levi thought that he was time to like attach onto a near tree, but apparently not.
Them thunder spirits go off fast. Like I just think Levi didn't think he was gonna do that. Like I truly don't think Levi had an alternative way to get out if he did. Like he couldn't even react fast. I mean, you can only react so fast to get away from an explosion because you gotta think it ain't just a thunder spirit explosion. It's gonna be everything around you, the cart that you're in, the horse, everything. Everything's gonna explode. So yeah, he's messed up. I already know. I could kind of tell in the final season a big death was coming, but if they're gonna give Levi a slow death, he don't deserve that. He deserved to go out in a big fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if the Ackermans have something in them that can, like how Mika said, gets super strong, but I don't know if that can help him heal. I don't know. I don't know. Pray for your mans. I know we usually talk for a long time, like 10 minutes at least after this, but I ain't got 10 minutes worth of things to say after this. This was a good episode to dive into Zeke's past and figure out what happened, how he got his beast, and what his actual plans are. Still didn't give me no information about Eren. Don't know why he's doing what he's doing. I still don't believe that's Eren. Or if it is, he has some other plan. He's going along with Zeke to achieve his ulterior motive. He probably needs Zeke's royal blood to do something, but he knows if he doesn't pretend to do it Zeke's way, he won't get any royal blood. But it doesn't seem like... But, I can't say that, though, because he knows about Historia, and he could simply use her. Because obviously now, if Zeke's truly dead, that's who he's going after, Historia.
He doesn't know where Historia is, though.
No, but he don't know where Zeke is, but when he finds him, his focus is... there's nobody to stop him from searching all the land, so, he's just going to scourge the Paradis until he finds Historia.
He can just run outside the walls until he finds him.
Well, yeah, or until Peek and them attack, and Reiner and all them. This is ignorant. I didn't think the episode was going to end like that. I could tell you a little depressed.
He's not dead. He's just...
I hope they don't give him a slow death.
They ain't. No.
And think about that, too. If Zeke didn't die, and Levi's too injured to do anything, Zeke can just sit there and regenerate while Levi slowly dies. Think about that. Now, what if Levi looking like Zeke, legs gone, injured, can't move, all the while Zeke's over there regenerating? If this truly kills Levi, I hope Zeke died in the process.
No.
Because I would be forever bitter if Zeke got that W over Levi like that. I would seriously be forever bitter. I want to know what the response was. I can't even look it up, though, because I might see a spoiler. So I already know fans was probably going off about Levi.
No, they probably see the next video, so.
I don't know. Anything you want to add?
No.
Yeah, this was ignorant this week. All right. Be sure to let us know what y'all thought, y'all.
Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to Patreon for full and early reactions.
We'll see y'all for that last episode for this first half of the year.
Yeah.
Peace out.